Welcome back to the Force9's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another draft video versus the AI. And today we are going to play someone who specialises more in FIFA than in Football Manager. But first of all, we need to pick a pool of players. So once again, we're going to go with the full budget and custom. And for this one, we are going to play. This is what happens, right? I'm going to show you this. If you have every single player loaded, there is 335,000 players. We are not going to do that. We are going to play today with just the Americas. So 50,000 players in the pool. We are playing only with players from North and South America. So that's United States and Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Costa Rica, Colombia, all of those. So that's what we're going to do today. Full budget, 1 minute time limit. Let's create the competition. I'll say this again, I do want to get other people involved. So if you do want to have a game, let me know. We'll try and organise something. I want to try and get some done this week because I'm on holiday. It's going to be difficult next week when I'm back to work. So, you know, the sooner we get them done, the better. But let me know if you want to do a match. We'll use the profile. I don't know how I can keep the colours because I keep losing them. So I don't know if you can actually keep them or if you have to keep doing them every time. I don't know, but we'll leave it as it is. We'll leave it with white and purple, that's fine. We'll confirm the manager. And then we need to pick an AI manager. So, let's have a look at what we got. So far against the AI on YouTube, we are 2-0. I have wins against Dr. Benji FC, and I have win against Josh Whittingham. So today, we are going to face someone who, as I said, who specialises more in FIFA content than Football Manager. He's all the way down here. Where are you? Here he is. We're going to take on the AI Spencer FC, who is a hashtag United, plays at the hashtag Arena, favours a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1 defensive midfielder wide. So that's who we're going to face today. We'll continue that, and then we will try and pick a shortlist. So I don't watch a great deal of FIFA content, but one of the people I do watch is Spencer FC. I enjoy watching Ultimate Team. I don't really like watching career mode. I find it quite boring, and I don't know how... I've never watched a Pro Club series, but I really enjoy watching Foot Champions. Well, not Foot Champions. I really enjoy watching Ultimate Team. You know, Wheel of Fortune's really good. And, yeah, I find Ultimate Team really cool. I just wouldn't want to... I've never owned FIFA. I haven't owned a FIFA game since... I think I've got FIFA 14 up there. I don't remember if I had 15 or not, but I've got FIFA 14. And I actually never played on my team, but I watch it quite a lot. And the only reason I haven't bought FIFA since then is just because I wouldn't invest a lot of time in career mode or anything else. I mean, the journey looked quite... oh, God, I need to actually work here. I mean, the journey looked quite interesting. From what I heard, though, the journey was really boring because you couldn't really influence the story yourself. So, you know, you went on loan and stuff like that. But you couldn't really influence the story yourself. It wasn't really an interactive story. So, I didn't play it. I didn't go for it. But when FIFA 18 comes out, I might get it. And I might do some FIFA content. I'm not sure. But it's a possibility. I never know. So, of course, with the Americas, you do get Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, Aguero, Higuain. There's some top players there. So, yeah, it's going to be very difficult to pick a team here. Now, I'm not going to buy, like... I might get Sanchez, but that's it, like for the big players. What I'm going to do for the shortlist is we're going to look at some players that are under 10 million and see what we can find. So in terms of goalkeepers here, you've got guys like Ospina and Romero who play in the Premier League or have played in the Premier League. Ochoa, who's Mexican, Gomez. So there's definitely some options there. Caballero's only 8.75 million. So there's plenty of options there. Looking at centre-backs. Got Zapata, who's quite good. Munoz, I remember him quite well. And there's some decent players there. Let's look at Balanta. How much is Balanta now? I know he used to be quite cheap. He's 9 million because he plays for Basel now. He used to play for River Plate, and he was always one of those players you could get on the cheap. But he's made a move now, so yeah, he's not so cheap anymore. Right backs, you've got a Mycon there. I think there's like 3 different Mycons, aren't there? So I'm not quite sure if that's a good one or not. I'm not sure. Jean Posejor, I think, did he used to play for Birmingham or Blackburn or one of those? Jetro, why is Jetro Williams there? He's Dutch. Other nationalities is Curaçaoan. So there you go. You've got some Caribbean players in there as well. Caribbean. I don't know why I say Caribbean. That's how the Americans say it, isn't it? What have we got midfield-wise then? Let's have a look at some central midfielders for sort of quite cheap. Leroy Fer is apparently like half Caribbean or something. Ledesma. Strikers, we've got Hugo Rodallega. It's going to be difficult, I think, to get a good team here. There's a lot of these players down here, I don't know them very well. So it's going to be quite difficult, this. But we'll do as well as we can. I'm not going to draw up a shortlist at the moment. I'm just looking at what are going to be some good cheap players. And to be honest, I'm not seeing a great deal. Felipe Gutierrez is definitely someone to look at. Plays for Real Betis. I signed him for Stoke last year. He could be a good one to look at. So that's definitely one there. Right, I've got a separate list here where we can look at all the players that have been capped. So there's some players here who are fairly old, but they've got caps for their national team. So some of these guys hopefully are quite good. We've not got a lot of time left here. So I'll have a look. Tim Howard's there. He's 8 million. Tim Howard, he's 37 now, but that could still be a really good buy. But we've got 10 seconds left. Now I don't know who's going to get first pick. Is it going to be me or Spencer? I'm not quite sure. But we'll see who gets the first pick. Okay, I'm going first. So who is my first player going to be? So my first player is going to be a big marquee signing. So the most expensive player in here is Lionel Messi, but we're not going to buy Messi, Neymar. I don't think I want to buy Suarez. I want to buy Alexis Sanchez because I always have good success with Sanchez, so he's going to be my first buy. I know he's going to pick one of those big players. I know it. Yep, there's Lionel Messi. I knew that was happening. And the second player, it's Arturo Vidal. That's as good a pick, I think. That's a good pick. And Dybala is £40.5 million. Could be a good person to play up front. And you've got Coutinho for £35 million. I could play him in the middle. Right, we're going to go the target man up front. We're going with West Brom's Salomon Rondon, the Venezuelan striker. And, right, I want a goalkeeper. So let's find a keeper. You've got Keylor Navas and Bravo. You've got Muslera. Begovic is there. Why is Begovic there? He's apparently part Canadian, so he's there. Ruli's only £14 million. I think we'll go even cheaper than that. Caballero's there. I think we are going to go with Tim Howard, though. Of course, all the Americas are here, so you've got USA and Canada as well. Now, his next players are going to be Jonathan Calleri, so he's got West Ham, and Dwight Gale, who is... well, obviously part Caribbean. He's a bit Jamaican. Does that mean I can have Raheem Sterling? It does, but I don't think I want Raheem Sterling. Alright, let's have a look at setting the back partnership then. We'll go for one who's quite expensive, or fairly expensive. And that is going to be Matteo Musacchio for 24 million. And I looked at Gutierrez, so I'm going to pick him as well because I like him. We'll do that. So that's 2 more players. That's 5. Who is he going with now? We have Manuel Lanzini, another West Ham player. I'm seeing a theme here. And Ravel Morrison, another, well, former West Ham player. He's on loan at, where is he now? Yeah, he's on loan, he's at Lazio, I thought he was. Okay, right, so back to centre-backs then. I want to find someone that's fairly cheap. Gentiletti used to play for Lazio. There's Balanta. We'll pick him for 9 million. Did we get a striker yet? Yeah, we did. We got Rondon, didn't we? I've got a goalkeeper. Let's get a midfielder to go alongside Gutierrez. Di Maria's there. Lucas Biglia, I think he could be a good option. £31.5 million though, that's a lot. We'll go with a defensive midfielder, Gary Medel, £19.25 million. He's gone with Fabian Delph. I guess a lot of these players will be part American, won't they? And Damari Gray, so he's English and something then. Jamaican. So yeah, he's using the loopholes here. He's using all the like half Caribbean players who play for England. It's smart, but yeah, it's interesting. Okay, let's look at some right backs then. Now, I need to start thinking about my money because I spent over half my budget already on like 7 players, I think. I'm going to go with £6 million for Martin Nervo from Huracan on the right. And on the left, I'm going to go with the former Liverpool man, Emiliano Insua. Okay, Spencer's picked Tyrone Mings. And he's also going to go with Doniel Henry. I've got to admit, I don't know who he is. He's a Canadian player. Oh, surprise, surprise. Plays for West Ham. So, okay, he's starting to pick West Ham players. Right, I want to get another midfielder in. So Bilia was like quite a lot, so we'll leave that. So we've got 2 midfielders. Let's try and find an advanced, not an advanced playmaker. Well, let's try and find someone who can play box to box. Now Bilia would be perfect, but he's a bit too much for my liking. Hector Herrero plays for Porto. He's 16 million. We'll get him in there. I ran out of time on one of them, so that's one playlist that I need to. That's one player I've missed out on. He's picked Liam Moore and Danny Simpson, so we need to pick it again. We need a player to play out on the right, so we'll do that. I think we're going to try and find a winger. Now this winger, Matos, plays for Oostende in Belgium. He's only 3 million, and he seems to be quite good, so we'll get him in. And is that 11 players we have now? That is 11 players. So now we just need to do a bench. So let's find a centre-back. Now, I'm going to go fairly cheap with these defenders, but if we have money left, then we can spend big. Now, he's Serbian. I think he's good. He is part American. Neven Subotic. He was quite cheap as well. 11 million. So we have over 60 million left to spend. He's come with Darren Randolph in goal. Darren Randolph, rather. And Andre Wisdom. Let's find a striker. I think we want a poacher and an advanced forward. Let's look at poachers. Claudio Pizarro's there. Hernandez. Javier Hernandez. Super sub Javier Hernandez. £31 million. Leaves us with 31 million to spend on 5 players. So that's about 6 million each. So let's set values at most 7.5 million. And let's find a midfielder. Abel Aguilar plays for Deportivo Cali. Yeah, why not? I'm kind of guessing at the moment now. I'm kind of running out of options because I haven't got a lot of money left to spend. He's bought Lionel Messi. He's also got Nathan Trott as a backup goalkeeper. And we have Enner Valencia. That's an interesting buy. What else do we need? We need a defender for the bench. So we'll try and find someone who's quite versatile, I think. Oscar Duarte. Now, I used him with Everton and he was fantastic. So, we're going to get Duarte in. And then we need to find a fullback. So, let's find someone who can play both sides. German Ray. Argentinian. He's 34. He's not got a lot of pace. So, I don't think that's really what we want. Fausto Pinto is 32. He's still got his pace. We'll pick him. 4.7 million. I think he spent all of his money because he's passing now. So I think he's all spent up, yeah. We have 17 million left to spend though, and we need 2 more players. So what else do we need? I think we need another wide player. So let's look for an attacking midfielder, or an inside forward actually. Let's look for an inside forward to play maybe on the right. What about the left? Anyone good, decent on the left? There's a guy called Wagner who's 7 million. He can play as in a number 10, so we've got an option there. And then we need one more position. What do we still need? I think we need a wide player. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Come on, right midfielder. This guy will do. I don't know if he's good. There we go. I just bought someone called Urataviskia. I don't know if he's good or not. Right, my draft is completed. I think I've done really badly there. I think he's got a much better team than I have. Okay, who's our captain going to be? Apparently Gary Medell's a good option, so we'll do that. We'll have Duarte as vice-captain. Right, so I know what tactic I want. So let's try and field the best team we can with who we've picked. So yeah, we have no substitute goalkeepers. Hopefully that'll be okay. We've got Balanza who could play left-back. Thinking about it, I've probably got too many defenders. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with this. Now, what was this guy like? He's got lots of 14s in there, but he's got pace. So, Urataviskia, Uruguayan. Who does he actually play for? He last played for Pachuca in Mexico. So, you know, he's there. We'll see if he's any good. We'll play Hector Guerrera as box-to-box, and Gutierrez as advanced playmaker. Gary Medell as a ball winner. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that team. I think it's okay. He's got Messi though, so this could be really bad or really good. Defenders, you know, left backs were fine. If right back gets injured, then we have a problem. We've got Hernandez as a cover up front. We've got Matos out wide, Wagner out wide. Aguilar can play in midfield. So, yeah, we've done okay. I think, again, depth-wise we're okay, but I think his team is a bit better than ours. So, Force 9 FC versus Hashtag United. Let's see. So, he's gone 4-4-2. We've got Randolph in goal. Mings, Wisdom, Moore and Simpson. Lanzini, Delph, Vidal and Gray. Valencia and Messi. And then Trott, Henry, Morrison, Gale and Clary on the benches. A lot of Premier League players and a lot of English players who have half nationalities in like the Caribbean and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's two very different teams. I've gone with players that are, you know, internationals for American teams, but he's gone with players that just have American nationalities. So, yeah, we played the game very differently here. But let's see who does what. We are underway. Now, we are playing in the white. He is playing in the West Ham claret and blue. And at the start of the game here, we have possession. Sanchez is in possession, and that's the end of the highlight. Messi with a free kick. It's headed clear by Masakio, and now this guy is on the... I'm not saying his name, it's too long. Probably should have thought about that before I signed him. Lanzini's in possession here. Here is Enner Valencia, and he's got a shot away, and Tim Howard makes the save. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Pinto throw in. Alexis to Medel. Here is Sanchez again. Found Salomon Rondon. He's a bit on his own at the moment, though. There is a support in the area, though, but Moore wins the ball back, and Randolph clears it towards Valencia. Here is Messi to Delph. Fabian Delph still going, but with one possession back, Gutierrez clears it only as far as Mings. Now Lanzini to Delph. Mings with a cross, and Valencia with the shot, and then Howard could only parry it into the goal. And for the first time in a draft video, we're trailing 1-0. So the goal coming 14 minutes in. It was Tyrone Mings with the cross, Valencia with the header, and Howard really should have done better in goal. So, unfortunate, and we trail 1-0. So, let's see if we can get back into the game. Salomon Rondon to Hector Herrera. Now it's Sanchez to Rondon, and Rondon hits the bar, and now Lanzini needs to get rid of the danger, and he does so. That was a good chance to equalise there. Messi free kick, it's in, it's 2-0, 22nd minute. Messi scored from a free kick. Yeah, this is always going to go in. It's a Messi free kick. And that is 2-0, and I've got a feeling we're going to get a thumping here. Although we have a free kick ourselves, but it's headed clear. And now Enner Valencia is on the ball. Masakio with a great tackle though, good stuff. And now the winger, Urativa, whatever his name is. Rondon heads that towards goal, but there's no one there. Now Mings clears it. Masakio with possession though. Nervo to Herrera. Gutierrez. Now here we are again. Can he? Oh, he's going all the way, and this shot is saved by Randolph in goal. Randolph. It's not Randolph. Randolph. Now Pinto on that left-hand side has not done very well. Half-time, we've not done too well. Show me something else in the second half. And substitutions are going to be made. Javier Hernandez is coming on for Rondon. Pinto's not done well at all. We're going to bring on Insua on that left. And that will be it for now. We didn't set any instructions. That's probably why we're losing as well. So we need to set some instructions. There we go. Done. Right, second half. 2 changes have been made. Let's see if we can get back into this game. Because at the moment, we are being thumped 2-0. And there could be more to come. We're going to go attacking. See if we can get something from this. Masakio is really struggling out there. And he's actually, statistically, he's our joint best player on the pitch at the moment, which is a shame. And though the second half, time is just running away. We're at 77 minutes. We are going to get... Do we want to get Masakio off? We're going to put Medel in defence. We're going to drop him back a bit. Play him as a BPD on stopper. We're going to put someone in there. It's going to be Matos. Is it going to be Matos or is it going to be Wagner? We're going to put Wagner in behind Hernandez. So there we go. We are on attacking. Hopefully we can get something in the last 10 minutes or so, because the second half there's been very few highlights. It looks like it's going to be a defeat here, because we're not seeing a lot of highlights in the second half. Here we go though. We have a throw in here, and the ball is in there, and Randolph collects. We've had a lot of shots today. We haven't seen a great deal of them. Loads of possession. But we just can't find a goal. And now Messi's throw on goal, and it's 3-0, and that's game over. And this will be our first defeat in a draft. I think his squad is a lot better than my squad. I think he's been very smart to go for the players that have dual nationalities. So he's got all his Premier League players. He's got all of his English players who are half this, half that. Messi's one of few players in that team who's actually from South America. There's other ones like Lanzini as well. Gutierrez heads that clear. That's full time, and we've lost 3-0. That's a shame. I think, yeah, that was a difficult one. I don't know a lot about other nations and stuff like that, so yeah, that's not really gone our way. 3-0 defeat. So that leaves our draft record at 2-1 now. So yeah, our undefeated streak has been ended by the AI Spencer FC. So that's a shame. But next time we'll find another manager to face. Whether it's going to be human or AI, we'll wait and see, because I want to try and get some more films with other people. So next time, there'll be another draft video. Sevilla may well be out very soon. I've recorded the first episode today. I've got a lot of work to do on a little video package, but that will be coming very, very soon, and hopefully you will enjoy that when it comes out. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, leave any comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I hope you enjoy the new look of the channel as well. I've got a new icon, I've got some new channel art, so yeah, it looks a bit better than it did before. Literally, it's the first time I've changed it since I started up the channel. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it, hopefully it looks good, and I'll see you very soon for a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.